Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I'm a mom of one 10-month-old baby girl. So this video is going to be the mom confession tag. It's in a collab with a whole bunch of other moms. I'll have them in the description and up in this iCard. This is my second time recording this video because of the lighting, so don't mind me. For you mommies that know, this is my bathroom. But it's the only place where I can tell that me moving around, the lighting's not changing. So I'm gonna just do it in here. Number 1, you're standing with another mom in the playground and you notice her underwear showing. Do you tell her and what do you say? No, honestly, I'm not the type of person to tell somebody I would want to be told, but I'm not the type of person that would tell anyone. Actually, there's this one time that my sister, I hope she doesn't mind I'm like saying this, but there's this one time my sister was playing with her daughter at like this McDonald's playground, you know, where they have a playground. And she bent over to like help her like down the slide. Sorry if you hear the noise. Kinsley is playing by the door. But she's helping her daughter and she bent over and bam, her underwear was showing. And honestly, I did not even like tell her until after I left. I texted her like to be careful. Number 2, if you had a 25-hour day and everyone else still had a 24, what would you do with the extra time? A long, nice, hot bath, uninterrupted. I don't know how to say it, whatever. And probably try and read a book. Like, I haven't read a book in years, and I used to read books like all the time. Number 3, is there a food that you think is really gross but you make your kids eat it because it's good for them? Kinsley's only 10 months old. She's just now starting to eat food. But no, I would not give her something that I wouldn't eat. But when she gets to that age that she starts not eating stuff because she doesn't like it and she's picky, then no, yes, I will make her eat it. She will at least try one bite or eat a couple bites of whatever it is, because I would not give her nothing that's like gross. Number 4, if you were stranded with your kids, what are 3 things that you hope you'd have on hand? Something to drink, some snacks, and something that would play music, like my phone, fully charged. Number 5, what kids show would you wish you could eliminate so no mom ever has to sit through it again? I don't really know on that because I don't really know. I think kid shows are kid shows, but Kinsley's not where she like demands to watch something, so like over and over and over and over. So maybe one day we will have that issue, but right now, no. Number 6, at what age did your kids stop embarrassing you and you started to embarrass them? Kinsley's little again, so she doesn't embarrass me. Well, she doesn't embarrass me, but sometimes she does this thing out in public where she gets like super excited and she'll like scream, like a happy scream, and I'm just like, oh, and she'll just keep doing it and people will stare at me, and yeah. Number 7, what's something in your house that for some reason only a mom's eye can see? Hey guys, so I'm just in the middle of editing this video and I changed my mind on one of these answers. So I would, or it's something about only a mom's eye can see, and I would actually say, I have done it one time in front of my family, but all the diapers that I leave laying around, I know it's kind of gross, but I mean, I do pick them up daily for sure, but I do just kind of like leave them wherever, or I throw them into the kitchen to try and make it into the trash can. But if I don't make it, then I'll just like leave it laying there until I do go in the kitchen. It's probably gross, but you know, I'm being truthful here. Number 8, what would you change about your favorite restaurant to make it more kid friendly? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe just keep, like Sarah from the Mom Lounge said, just keep the crayons and the coloring page or whatever. Because I'm like totally against the little electronic games that you can give your kids to play. I don't like all that. Like, no, your kids you shouldn't have to pay for a game to keep your kids entertained. Like, they should be more disciplined and sit there and eat and then, you know, be respectful. That's just how I see it. So on that one, comment down below what you guys think. I would like to say too that there's been times where I've been at restaurants and they don't have like a swing, or they don't have a car seat like holder sling, a car seat sling, or a high chair. Like, that's crazy to me. And then there's been times where I've been in a restaurant and they don't have the baby changing tables in the bathroom. Like, that's crazy. Those are things that I would want to in a restaurant. Number 9, do you have a secret fear that you hide from your kids? I do have some things that I fear, but Kinsley's not old enough to understand, so no. Number 10, if there was one mommy duty that you would never have to do again, what would it be? I would have to go with Sarah again and save laundry. I don't mind doing the dishes, but laundry, it's not even doing the laundry, it's like folding and putting it away. Number 11, if someone showed up to your house unannounced, what's the one room you'd be embarrassed for them to go in? Kinsley's room, 100. Kinsley's room. Number 12, describe a time when you did something really silly because of lack of sleep. I've never really done anything because of lack of sleep, but there was this one time right after I had Kinsley. I don't think it was lack of sleep because Kinsley slept through the night, but I just think it was like mommy brain. And I put something in that was from the fridge in a cabinet. I can't remember what it was, but actually the other day I put Kinsley's pants on backwards. But I don't think it was because of lack of sleep. I just think I was in a rush. Number 13, what's the last thing you bribed your kid to do? I can't bribe Kinsley, but I can bribe Brandon. Number 14, what's something that you used to wear before you had kids that you wouldn't wear now? Honestly, those tank top muscle shirts, I used to wear them with sweatpants when I was like super thin, but this mommy has chubby and love handles. I would not wear that now unless I lost a whole bunch of weight. Then I probably would. Number 15, what's the last thing you told your kid not to touch? Honestly, I was holding her and she kept trying to like eat this necklace. She like loves jewelry for some reason, but 16, if you could choose if your kids went to bed earlier at night or slept later in the morning, which would you pick? Probably slept later in the morning, like 8 or 9. That's what I'm trying to get Kinsley on, schedule-wise, is like waking up between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. 17, which is harder for you, potty training or sleep training? Kinsley's not at the age of potty training yet, but I would have to say sleep training is definitely hard because we're like right in the middle of doing that. So yeah. 18, if you could share 3 pieces of advice for your younger self before having kids, what would it be? What did I say? Pretty sure that this is the last question that I'm going to like change my answer to, but before I had kids, I would definitely be debt-free. I would tell myself to like spoil myself as much as I can beforehand, and then the third would be to stay fit or get fit because it's much harder after having a baby. So yeah. Number 19, what questions might your kid ask that you aren't ready to answer? Honestly, I'm ready to answer any questions that Kinsley has once she's able to ask questions. I really want her to be honest with me and open with me and know that she can come to me for anything, and I'll be very understanding. 20, which household chore do you prefer your kid not to help out with? It would probably be the dishes. I like doing the dishes, I'd rather not. 21, would you rather the entire household get sick at once or one by one? Right now, one by one, but if I have multiple kids, then probably all at once. I just like that I get sick, and then Kinsley gets sick like a day after me, so Brandon takes care of both of us, and then after we are like almost all better, we can take care of him. 22, if you're rushing to go somewhere with your kid, what are you most likely to forget? There's 2 things, formula or a bottle. I'll either have one or the other. So we've had to keep extra bottles and formula in all the cars because I just forget. I don't know why. That's like a necessity, but I do. Number 23, what song or movie title best describes your experience as a mom? Even though I'm not that far along into being a mom, it's only been, 10 months and then 9 months pregnant. Okay, so this is actually the last one that I changed the answer to. And Brandon kind of helped me with this, which is, hit me baby one more time, just because Kinsley loves to like hit me in the face. I do like correct her, but she just likes to hit me, and she's a baby, so hit me baby one more time. 24. What's the most embarrassing personal care item that you had to buy in store? So when Kinsley was a little baby, she was like 3 weeks old, she got thrush, and I was a nursing mom, and I didn't know that I had to medicate myself while I was medicating her. So I medicated her for like the whole entire time, I think, and then it wasn't going away, and I was confused. And then we went to the emergency room, and they told me that I was supposed to be medicating myself, which nobody told me that. Or no, maybe we went to her doctor. So we went to the emergency room and found out that she had thrush, and then like a couple days later, we went to her pediatrician, and her pediatrician told me that I was supposed to medicate myself and just to use Monistat. So that was embarrassing to have to go to the store and get Monistat, because I knew like it wasn't for me. It wasn't because I had like a yeast infection or anything. It was because my baby had thrush, and I had to medicate my nipples to get rid of it. So that was the most embarrassing thing. 25. What's one thing you said to your kid that you never expected to say? Nothing. So that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out all the moms in the description and up in the iCard, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Kinsley, go away. Uninterrupted. Uninterrupted. I don't know how to say it, whatever. I don't remember what I said. Then we went to her doctor, and they told me